Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Travis Johnson from What's Really Good, and I'm here with my co-host.
Hey, what's up? It's Talia with Ziggity Boom.
And boy, do we have a great episode for you this evening. There is a new video or story out about Diddy every day. Is Diddy smoking? Is he drinking? Is he having sex and making phone calls? We're going to find out what's really good. Good evening, everybody. So like we said, we're going to get to the bottom of things. We are going to actually fact check some of the Diddy stories that are out there right now. But before we do that, I just want to say a couple of things. So each and every channel that you watch should be confirming facts. If we're talking about stories, entertainment, events, and these things should actually be fact checked with the sources. So I just wanted to let you know, if you see a story on here on What's Really Good, or if you see a story or event being covered by Talia on Ziggity Boom, we have done one of two things. Number one, we have approached a subject and it's already been confirmed. So the facts have already been laid out for us. Number two, we have a source or sources that are close to the situation. So whenever we speak about Diddy on one of our channels, we're only speaking because we have sources that are in Puff's camp. We've confirmed the information, and that's the only way we're able to bring it to you truthfully and with some integrity. With that being said, every day there's a new Diddy story going around. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to talk about a couple of things, but the first thing that we're going to do is confirm or not confirm a couple of things that you're probably hearing out there in the news, or if you're on YouTube a lot, you're hearing a lot of these things on YouTube. So Talia, why don't you shoot a couple of these things at me, and I'll either confirm them or not confirm them according to what our sources in the Diddy camp tell us.
So there's been a few rumors going around about Diddy. The first one being that he was threatened with a knife. True or not true?
Not true.
Okay. Next was that he was caught drinking booze.
Not true.
Okay. And then the last and final one, which is the most recent one, is that he was supposedly caught making a three-way call and received an infraction.
True. And let's talk about it. So Diddy actually did make a call. He was on a phone call with lawyer Nicole Westmoreland. They talked briefly about some family visits that have actually passed now. He's gotten the visit since, but they were speaking about some family members actually visiting and trying to get them prepared for the visit. After they did that, Nicole actually plugged them in on a three-way call. I don't, with knowledge or without knowledge, I'm not really sure, but Nicole plugged them in on a three-way call, and that three-way call was made to one of Diddy's publicists. Okay, so know that when we give you the information, it's the information. If we don't talk about it, it probably didn't happen.
Very, very true. There is another update too. It was stated that Diddy is working in the laundry room, which is not true. Diddy is actually working in the chaplain office as a chaplain's assistant. And with that job comes different things with helping with record keeping, preserving the library, and different things of that sort. So we're here to dispel that rumor as well. He is not working in the laundry. He's working as a chaplain's assistant.
Wow, more updates. One of the reasons that I was very interested in making this video was not only to dispel or confirm some of the things that either did happen or did not happen. I wanted to even take it a little deeper than that. And I wanted to take it back. I mean, when did we get off this train? When did we get off this train? We actually started this ride a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, with the feds telling us that there was children that Diddy had raped. There was women that were raped. There was tunnels leading from Diddy's home in California, and people were trapped in these tunnels. They were tied up. There was also stories about, I mean, come on. I mean, when do we start to try to make sense out of some of the things? A lot of the things that we've been told have already been lies, and it's been proven that they were not true. So let me ask you a question. When it's been proven to you that somebody is giving you false information, do you continue to receive information from those same sources?
Well, I think it's important that in this day and time that people are able to decipher what is a rumor and what is true. Like we just live in this time where people can just make up rumors and say anything about people, especially high profile celebrities, and they just run with it and believe it for whatever reason. I guess because we're in this day and time where people are just attracted to negativity, so to say. So they gravitate to that. But we really need to start considering the sources where it's coming from. I mean, to be honest, we live in a culture now where we wake up and someone has just made up a rumor and said that someone passed away, which is
Right.
most absurd and crazy. So you got to really think about the times we're living in. Like, just people are demented. Like, who really thinks to get up and say, oh, today I'm going to say so and so died and make the world think this?
I was hurt last week. I was hurt last week because I got up, I woke up, and I jumped on social media at some point, and I was told that Lawrence Fishburne was dead,
Mhm.
and I went and confirmed the facts. But most people are not. See, I'm a journalist, so if I read that or heard that, I've got to go to 10 sources immediately that I know have some credibility to confirm that. But my worry is that most people are not doing that. So they hear something on YouTube, they see something on Facebook or Instagram, and automatically that's the fact.
Well, let me first start by saying I'm so glad that you said Lawrence Fishburne and not Larry, because we know it is a no-no.
Jim is like, yo, I was in Toys R Us. And if you call him Larry, he lose his mind. He don't like to be called Larry.
I was like, man, Larry, you are amazing. He was like, hey, nigga, what the fuck you calling Larry? I was like, what? He was like, who the fuck told you my name, Larry? I was like, it said on Cornbread Earl and I. He was like, my name Lawrence, nigga, Lawrence. Don't ever call me Larry. You don't know me, motherfucker.
And I don't want it. Lawrence, I don't want it with you, Lawrence.
Yes, Lawrence, we know to call you Lawrence. We've heard the stories and we've got it locked in.
So as a result of the phone call infraction, Puff will lose 27. It's being reported that he's going to lose 27 days of good time. 27 days of good time. So that actually pushes his release date back to June. As you know, he had a May release date, and now it pushes that date back to June, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that is true. But again, we're just here to let you know that when you're watching What's Really Good and Ziggity Boom, that we are here to dispel rumors and to give you factual answers and statements to things so you can trust and know that whatever you hear come from us, it's coming from very close sources that we have, and that we're here to shut down any rumors and things that are not true in regards to anyone, but especially in regards to this Puffy situation, because it's just getting out of hand the way they're just throwing things out here and making things up about him.
There are literally now this situation, and I don't want to make it about New York or Atlanta or California. I don't want to make it, territorial. But this situation happened in New York City. I mean, most of the players are out of New York City. Diddy is a New York City guy, conducts most of his business in New York City. And I just see loads of people that have never visited New York City, have never met Diddy before, do not know anyone involved in by far, like remotely involved in anything, and they're reporting these stories.
Prisoner 371113, you have been tried and found guilty by a jury of your peers. You have been sentenced to 7 years rehabilitation without the possibility of parole.
I'm innocent!
Extermination to commence in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, you are where you choose to be.
I don't know where they're getting their facts from. A lot of times I think one YouTuber may say something and that's not true, or it doesn't have a factual basis. And then you have, you got 100 other YouTubers that just sort of they sort of take that same story and just regurgitate that same story. It's ridiculous.
Well, we're in a time where people are doing things for numbers and recognition, or just to get known, and they're just not really in it to state facts and tell facts about things. That's just really what it comes down to in some cases.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that when you're not given factual information, it's going to be proven not to be true. It's going to be proven not to be true. So you, as the viewer, if you're looking to get information that's gonna educate you, that's gonna push you forward, that's gonna push your knowledge forward, you got to go to a channel or an outlet that's giving up the right information. Because if you're whatever you're talking about, in this case we're talking about pop, but whatever we're talking about, the information, in order for you to receive it and put it to any use at all, it's got to be factual.
Or I think sometimes people need to, in a sense, check themselves and ask themselves, like, why am I instantly just believing what is stated or what is said? I think that's also a personal thing that people need to look at. Like, why do you instantly just believe anything that's said about anybody, instead of like really examining it in your mind and yourself and researching it for yourself and seeing what you can find out?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. And I've got a great question on top of that question. On top of that question, I want to know why so many people get happy when a lot of this negative information comes out about anybody. So like I said, we're talking about Puff in this situation, and people are happy. So there were people that were happy when he got convicted. There were people that were happy when he didn't get out. There were people that were happy when he got sentenced. And there are people that are happy that he gets an infraction. Like, what kind of life are you living that you're happy at anyone else's pain? And then somebody that's totally nothing to do with you. You're not talking about an enemy of yours. Like, if the guy did something to you, then damn it, I understand why you were happy. But this is a guy that was making music and that was, doing different media stuff. What does he got to do with your life? Why are you happy that, would you even care that he got a phone infraction? So if this wasn't Puff and it was John Hackensack, and John used the phone and made a three-way call, would you give a damn about that? So why do you care when Puff does it? You know what? While you're thinking about that, check out this message from BGF TV.
What is happening?
It's Scary Movie Night on BGF TV.
So this is the part when we get to what's really good. So I'm going to ask my co-host to go first on this. Talia, what you got for everybody?
So what's really good is that you really should make sure the information that you're hearing and believing is actually true. Though you're on the outside when it comes to celebrities and different things, you can't actually find out for yourself factually if it's true. But I think what's really good is, come on, people, let's start using common sense. Let's just stop believing what's reported or coming down your timeline. I mean, a lot of times we have to realize in the Diddy trial or case that he's just gone to prison, and then all of a sudden now we have all these negative rumors coming out and things going on. Common sense should tell you, like, is this a way to continue to try to discredit this man and to keep the masses thinking negatively about him? Like, why all of a sudden now that he's locked up, it's all these negative things going on instead of hearing about the positive things going on? Like, we really got to really start using our minds and thinking about stuff like that.
Okay. And I'll add one. What's really good is that, as I was saying before, I just don't understand why everybody is not everybody, but why a lot of people are so emotionally consumed. So what I'm going to say is what's really good is that everybody that can hear me woke up today. You can hear. I'm thinking that you can probably speak as well. You're here, man. And Puff is in a situation, unfortunately, where he's lost his freedom. He's lost the ability to interact each day with his loved ones. What's really good is let's check ourselves and find out why some of us get joy from that. There's nothing joyous about that. Okay? So hold on to that. Make sure you check out Ziggity Boom. Make sure you keep watching what's really good. And we'll see you in a minute.
And that's the Ziggity Boom.
Peace.